Good morning, girls. I hope you're doing well today. It's Friday! Yay! And hopefully that means the end, or at least the beginning of the end of a busy week and a chance for you to look forward to the weekend to hopefully rejuvenate and rest and just kind of enjoy some time. I know many of us are getting ready for school to start here pretty quick in Missouri. In fact, a lot of my Missouri friends start school on Monday, the 8th. So I know y'all getting ready for that, but I hope you can enjoy this weekend. I would like to read to you something today that I have been reading from a book called The Beautiful Ache, and it's by Leigh McElroy. And I'll write this down on the blog part, but I wanted to read this for you. It says this: in between one place and another, we're vulnerable to the discomfort of our transitory state. If the trip is long or taxing, at odd mile markers our restlessness overrides expectation or even drifts into despair. When trouble comes, we may wonder why we ever embarked at all, or simply stop short of our intended destination, insisting, like the Israelites east of the Jordan, that the spot we've settled in is adequate enough, thank you. The best of all journeys may be a hard road to a good place. Perhaps fully experiencing the hard, unpredictable road helps us to recognize the good place when we arrive. Now, ladies, we've been talking about our expectations, and when I read this the other night, it just kind of hit. Sometimes we expect that the road's going to be easy. Sometimes we expect it's going to be smooth, and because we have a faith in Jesus Christ, because we have a faith in a God who is more amazing than anything we could ever describe, we sometimes expect that things are going to work out okay. But Jesus did tell us that in this life we will have trouble. He did say that. But he didn't say, we'll have trouble, we better learn to deal with it. He said, we will have trouble, but I have overcome the world. Not me personally, but Jesus has overcome the world. So when we face those challenges that threaten to steal our peace, if we can cling to that one truth, that you know what, whatever it is that we're facing, Jesus has overcome it already for us. And if we can remember that walking through that experience is lovingly created by God for us to grow us to be more like His Son Jesus, to grow closer to Him, then we can hold on to that peace no matter what comes our way. You see, we're going to have challenges. We're going to have worries. We're going to have those times when we feel lonely. We're going to have those times when we feel overwhelmed and we wonder what we're even doing, or should we have even done what we did to begin with. And I want to encourage you with this. All of that is part of God's plan. The loneliness, yeah, it's part of His plan, because it's in those lonely times, who do we turn to? We turn to God. We want to be closer to Him. We examine our lives. We let Him wash over us, and we are be made more holy by that. When our children are crazy and screaming and arguing and disrespectful, what do? I'm hoping that we turn to God and say, what do I do? How do I parent these children? They're in a new area and I don't know how to deal with it. What do I do? And it brings us closer to Him. It's okay that we do that questioning. It's okay that we wonder. I have a friend who's facing some serious stuff right now in terms of just dealing with people that aren't being very nice and struggling with which decision to make. But you know what? That whole experience that you're going through, honey, is something that God has orchestrated to bring you closer to Him. And I know you're already seeing that. And another one of you is struggling big time with releasing things to God, to just let Him work out all the details. And can I just say, let go and let Him do that. And some of you are struggling with, really, is this all there is to my life right now? And can I say, rest in that right now, because He will have more for you later. But right now, yes, this is all there is, and it's okay to find joy in it. Ladies, God loves you so much, and He wants for you to hold on to that peace that He promises you can have when we trust in Him, and when we give all of our fears and worries to Him, and we remember that all of the stuff that comes to our lives, good and bad, has to have come through His fingers first. And if you're looking at what you're struggling with why me, God? Why do I have to be the one to struggle with this? Or why does it have to be so hard? Can I just challenge you to instead say, okay, God, I guess this is what I'm supposed to be doing. How? How do I do this and keep my peace? How, God? See, when we question why, we ignore the fact that God's in it. But when we stop and we say how, we are learning to be obedient and let God take over. Ladies, we're at the end of our time this morning, and I just love sharing this with you. I pray that you will think about this, that you will ask questions if you have it, and that you will let go and let God do his work in you so that you can be made more complete. Have a great weekend.